Hello and happy Halloween. I am a giraffe. Nice to meet you. It's October 31st and NaNoWriMo is upon us. So I thought I would take a second to talk about my plans for the evening to prepare for tomorrow and this very last moments of Preptober. First of all, let's address how adorable this costume is. So cute. I got the tail. Adorable. My husband and I don't usually do anything for Halloween. We just stay home and watch movies and hand out candy. So I like to be both festive and cozy at the same time. And this onesie definitely fits the bill. So anyway, I'm about to have some dinner and watch some stuff with my man and hand out candy to cute little kids. And then my plans for the rest of the night. So number one is that I want to make sure the house is nice and cleaned up because I definitely will get distracted by clutter and I really like cleaning, so I think that would certainly cause me to procrastinate a lot if my house is cluttered, you know, that might take me away from my writing. And then I also want to go over what I've already written because the story I'm working on for Nano is not a new story, it's something I've been working on for a while, so I want to go back. I already kind of did this morning so I could daydream throughout the day at work, but I want to go back so that I can really think about it tonight and get a good idea for what I'm going to be writing tomorrow. I also want to get all of my supplies and everything ready for the morning for work and lay out my clothes and get my lunch packed and all that stuff because I want to wake up early, which I already have to leave for work at like 7:40, so I'm gonna wake up even earlier than normal and just start the day off right by writing. That was a pun and I didn't even mean it. So yeah, that is the plan for tonight, the last day of Preptober, and I'm really excited. I've never done NaNoWriMo before and I have no idea how it's gonna go, but I'm just along for the ride and we're gonna have fun, which is all that matters. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. It is November 1st, 6 a.m. and I have to leave for work at 7:40. So I got everything ready last night, so all I have to do this morning is eat breakfast and write. So starting off well. I'm not really hungry yet, so I think I'm just gonna make some tea and then start writing, and then I'll take a break later and make some food then. So here we go! No, 7:30. If it was 8:30, I would be very late for work. It is 7:30 and I'm going to stop writing now and go to work, but I wrote 834 words? No, 843 words this morning, so I'm pretty pleased with that. And now I just have to figure out how to put words onto NaNoWriMo. That was a weird way to say that. I can't figure out how to like track how many words I wrote today on the website, but I don't have time to do it right now, so I'll do it later. But that's it for this morning. I'll see you later today. Hey guys, so I am on my way to the Halloween store because it's November 1st, so we have a Halloween store here in town that's, you know, it's only around during Halloween time, so once November 1st hits, everything's on really good sale, and I like all their nerdy, like, superhero stuff, and I don't know, last time I got a really cool Captain America shirt there for really cheap, so I'm going to check that out. But, yeah, we got off work early today, so I was able to write another 660 words earlier, so I'm up to like 1,500 and something. So that's pretty awesome. I'm about 200, a little less than 200 words away from my goal, which is 1,700 words today. But obviously it'd be really awesome if I could, get ahead a little bit so that I can give myself a little bit of a cushion for future days. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to meet the rest of my word count goals for the day, and I think this is going to be my last vlog of today. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye! Good morning! It is day 2, and I will say, well, first of all, yesterday I did meet my word count goal. I wrote actually 1,701 words, so I'm ahead of the game, which is always good. But I will say last night I started to get a little bit, not like worried. Ugh, my hair looks terrible. Oh well. I'm not worried about it because I'm just doing this for me and for fun, so if I don't like it, I can just stop doing it, referring to NaNoWriMo. But I just started to think, well, it's because right now I just finished a scene, and the next part I realized I was looking at my outline and reading it going like, what was past me thinking when I decided that this was like a good outline, because this part is just like nothing and it's totally not going to be a whole chapter, and I'm just like, what? and also like there's the part I just wrote and the part I'm supposed to write next. I feel like I don't want those things to happen back to back. There has to be something in between there, and I just don't know what to put in between there because my outline isn't fleshed out well. So I'm a little nervous about today. I don't know how well it's gonna go, and this is kind of the reason why I was hesitant about even doing NaNoWriMo, because I just don't know if I like the pressure of, well, just keep writing anyway, even if it's gonna be terrible. Like, I think it'll be a good exercise for me to do this at least once to see what it's like to push myself and keep writing, even if I don't really like what I'm writing, and just fix it later. Because I think it's always good to try new things, even if you don't think you're gonna like it. But I don't know if I will like fully enjoy the process of writing that way, because I usually like to spend more time and like really perfect my first drafts a little more, and not have as much work to go through in the editing phase. So I don't know, we'll see. It's early morning, I can't see the vlog from here. It's 6:30, and I'm gonna get a little bit of writing done hopefully before work, and then I'll see you later. Bye. Hey guys, it is Cassie here. I don't know why I'm doing like my regular intro, because this is not the beginning of the video, but it is Saturday, November 3rd. It's about almost 9 a.m. I'm going to meet some friends at 9 to do, we're going to like this, what do you call it, antique fair. And anyway, so I thought I'd check in. I joined up on Alina Popescu's live stream this morning, and I wrote like 914 words. So I'm pretty happy with that actually, because my brain was like not working. So I figured I would have way less words than that, and so I did pretty good. Also, I tend to ramble a little bit when I'm driving and vlogging at the same time because I'm a little distracted, so sorry about that. But anyway, today's going to be really busy because my husband's birthday was 2 days ago, and he usually doesn't do anything for his birthday, and he doesn't really get together with his friends a lot. So I decided to get his friends together for a little surprise party, which has been so exciting and fun to plan, but frustrating because I keep getting excited about it and I can't tell him why I'm excited because it's a surprise. But I think I've done a really good job of keeping everything a surprise, and yeah, I can't wait for that. So that will be later tonight. So after I'm done hanging out with my ladies, I gotta go and shop, get some snacks for the boys tonight, and yeah, then I'm gonna take him over there and he'll hang out with his guys and play games and stuff, and then I'm gonna go to our marriage group, which is where he thinks we're going tonight, but really I'm gonna drop him off at his friend's house, and then I'm gonna go to marriage group solo. So yeah, I'm not sure how much time I'm gonna have to write later, but I definitely want to make some time because I don't want to fall behind, especially this early in the game for NaNoWriMo. I don't want to fall behind on my word count. But I've already written over 900 words this morning, so that's pretty awesome. I have like maybe 800 to go, so that shouldn't take too long. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make some time later today. So I'll probably check in at some point later, maybe after that word count or after I drop my husband off, because I'll probably be all excited about how surprised he was. So I don't know. I guess I will talk to y'all later. Bye.
Hello! So it is still November 3rd, Saturday. I just got done doing a stream with Morgan over at Literally Unperfect is her channel name. I wasn't on the stream again, but I was in there in the chat, and I wrote another 831 words, so I met my word count goal for the day, which is great because it's 5:22 right now. My husband's gonna be home soon, then I'm gonna take him over to his surprise party, and then I'm gonna head to marriage group, and then that's probably gonna take up like the rest of the night. I highly doubt I'm gonna write anything else this evening. So great, I met my goal for now, and I gotta say, I'm feeling really good about Nano because it actually hasn't been nearly as hard as I thought it would be, which obviously it's still only 3 days in, but I really thought that even writing 1,700 words a day at all for any amount of days was gonna be, at the very least, like, challenging. And since I've been getting up in the mornings and doing it in the mornings and in the evenings, it really isn't that bad because I'm just having to write about like 800-ish words, a little more than that, like 850, right? Yeah, 850 each writing session, which isn't a whole lot. I can write 850. If it's a really good session, I can write that much in maybe even an hour or an hour and a half. So it's not really that much time if you think about it. It's basically like 3 hours of my day, and there's still so many hours left in the day after doing that. So I've been very pleasantly surprised with how Nano is going, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say because I still have a whole week of filming before this vlog is gonna go up. But that's the thing about Nano that I like so far, is that I'm already learning a lot about myself. I'm already learning what I'm capable of, how much I can write a day if I really put my mind to it and stay dedicated and have a pattern. I've learned that I can write in the mornings, which is something that I've always thought, like, oh, I can't write in the mornings, my brain's too tired. And it is for a little bit, and then it wakes up, and it does a pretty good job writing. So that's something I've learned. I've learned that I said say a lot in these videos when I'm not editing. There it is again. But yeah, I've also learned that I am capable of putting something aside and moving on to something else, even if it's really hard for a little bit. Like, it is possible for me to just start on another chapter and save that for the editing phase and just keep going, which is a really valuable thing to know how to do, because that's gonna help me finish this first draft. Even though the first draft will be a little rougher than I'm used to, at least it will be finished. And you know, you can edit a crappy page, but you can't edit a blank page. So that's kind of my motto for this month. So yeah, that's all I have to say for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hello and happy Sunday! It is noon and we are about to head to my nephew's birthday party. I have written exactly 0 words today because last night was a super late night, so I slept in a bit and then was just pretty lazy this morning. So later I'm gonna have a lot to do for sure, so I guess I'll check in then when I decide to finally get some stuff done. So, see you later. So, we're back from the party and settled in, and I'm like so tired. My eyes are super sleepy, and sometimes when that happens, I turn on a TV show or something and just sort of casually write while I'm watching TV, you know, because I feel like if I just sit down and try to write right now, I'll just fall asleep. But if I'm just watching a show, then I usually end up writing a lot more than I think I'm going to. When I do that, I just, you know, one sentence at a time, I end up actually getting a lot done. So we'll see how that goes. So it's getting late, and I think I'm probably not going to write anything else today. This is going to be the first day that I didn't meet my word count, but that's okay. I mean, I can make up for it. I was just like so tired today, and we were really busy, and so I did write some earlier. Technically, like, if we're talking new words, I think I wrote somewhere around like 314 words, but I also plugged in like a scene I had written previously. I took all of that and plugged it in, and it was a scene that I had to change a lot, so I had to go through and read it all and like adapt it. So even though a lot of those words were technically already written before Nano started, I'm just counting them as words that I wrote, because I did have to like read through the whole thing and really like fix a lot of it. So it was kind of hard to count how many words that ended up being. So I am counting it, all of them. So I think it was around like 910 or something like that. So yeah, I did not meet my word count goal for today, but I am already a little bit ahead, and I still have time to get ahead more before like the really busy last few weeks of the month. So I'm still feeling pretty good. I'm just very, very tired. So I think I'm gonna go to bed soon so that I can get up early enough in the morning to be able to write some in the morning, because that's definitely something that hindered me today, is that I didn't get up early and write in the morning. So when I had to sit down and write later in the day, I had all 1,700 words left to write still, which felt like a really big feat, a big mountain to climb. And if I had, I wrote sort of over 900 words, so if I had written that much or even a little less in the morning, then I would have met my goals. So I think really the key going forward to success in this is going to be getting up early and writing in the morning, which I just could not do today. So yeah, that is the end of today, which is Sunday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it is Monday evening and it's about 8 o'clock-ish. And I just got done, well not just now, but I did a live stream today with Amber Craft and met a couple new people doing that, so that was really fun. I also got my word count. I surpassed it a little bit today, which I think I made it to like 1900 something, so my goal was 1700, so I got a little more than I wanted. But one thing I wanted to say is that I learned something really interesting about myself today. So a lot of times during the day I'll start thinking about my writing and daydreaming, and instead of just coming up with like a scene that I'm excited to write, I'll actually start writing it in my head while I'm working. So I'll start thinking of like the actual word choices and like sentences and, you know, like actually writing it in my head. And I always thought that that was a good thing. Gosh, sorry, I'm like out of breath right now for some reason. I always thought that that was a good thing because I was prepared. So later when I sit down to write, I'm like, well, I have all of this already in my head, so that's great. I'll just sit down and it'll just all flow out. Number one, the first thing that happens that's not great is that I forget things. So I will forget the word choice I used, and then instead of just thinking of something different, I like get frustrated trying to remember what I had before, and it's just not necessary. Like I can think of something else and it'll probably be just as good or maybe even better, but I just get hung up on trying to remember what it was that I had before. But the big thing that I learned today is that I think that's actually really bad for me when I write stuff in my head. And the reason why is because that's the creative part, and that's the fun part, is coming up with the right words, the beautiful words, the exact right dialogue. All of that stuff is the creative fun part. And so when I do all of that in my head at work, and then I come home and I try to sit down and write it all out, it's basically like I've already done all the fun stuff and now I'm just doing the work part of typing it. And so I end up just not doing it because I'm like, well, I already like wrote that. I already thought about all that. I'm done thinking about that, and it was fun, and what does it matter if I write it down? Like, writing it down is only for the sake of showing it to other people, and who cares? I'm enjoying living life. You know, I go through these stages of just being like, who cares if anybody else knows this story? It's in my head and I'm having fun with it. And then I come back and I'm like, okay, no, I do actually care. I want this story to be told, and that means I have to write it. But I realized that it actually works a lot better if I stop myself from doing all that creative fun part earlier on in the day while I'm working. So today I tried that, and I've been doing that without really thinking about it. I've been doing that since the start of Nano, and I really thought about it a lot today and intentionally stopped myself from thinking too much about my story because I already knew what scene I was going to write when I got home, and I was really excited about it. So I was like, I don't really need to think any further. Like, I'm excited to do that, and I'll do it when I get home, but I'm not home right now and I can't do it right now, so I'm just going to think about something else. And I think that actually worked out way better for me because instead of getting all the creative juices out during the day and then coming home just to do the mechanical typing work, I didn't get any of that creativity out during the day. It was like bottled up. I was like, oh, I can't wait to get home so that I can write this scene because I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know what I'm gonna say, and it's all still a mystery, and all the creativity and fun is still yet to be had. So yeah, that was really a breakthrough for me that I think I wouldn't have necessarily learned, or might not have learned so soon in my writing career if it weren't for NaNoWriMo, because I'm trying to really make sure my writing time is as productive as possible, so I'm trying out different strategies and seeing how it works, and this one has definitely worked for me. So yet another reason to do Nano. If any of you are still thinking about it or want to do it next year, like, I think it's really good. It's already taught me so much about myself. This is only my first vlog, and I think I've already had a couple clips of things that I've just learned about my own process and things that I've thought I knew about myself and was wrong. So, yep, still learning and still almost on track with my word count. I was a little short yesterday, so I'm catching up on that, but it's going well. So I'll see you next time. Bye! Hey guys, so we just finished up the first live stream ever on my channel, which was super fun. It went really well. I had Sarah Sharon Weber and Rebecca Simpson on tonight, and we had a great time. I wrote a total of, I think, 1267 words, so I am now officially ahead of schedule. So that is super exciting. I think I wanted to be at like 11,900. Does that make sense? 11,900 words, and I think I'm over 12,000 right now, which I keep like thinking of these numbers like in such small bits that I forget to realize how like crazy that is. Like, I wrote 12,000 words in a week. That's insane. I've never done that before in my entire life, I don't think. So that's pretty neat. So even if I don't win NaNoWriMo, that's still like super awesome. But so far it's going really well, and if I keep on this track, then I should be smooth sailing. I should be smooth sailing. That's a thing that I said. Alright, I'm gonna go because I'm tired, clearly. So I'll check in tomorrow. Bye! Hello and good morning, everybody. It is Friday. My hair is a mess because I just woke up, but that's okay. As you can see, I did not vlog at all yesterday because I didn't really write a whole lot. I mean, I did actually end up writing like 858 words, which is pretty good and not better than, I almost said not better than nothing. It's obviously better than nothing. So that's good, but I just kind of wanted to take a little bit of a break. I was feeling a little stuck in some areas and feeling like I wanted to work out some messy parts in these two chapters, and I didn't want to just like skip them. So it was just like a kind of a lazy, slow writing day. I like watched some shows while I wrote and stuff like that. So I got a little bit done yesterday. But today is going to be the last day of the vlog because I want to get this up tomorrow. And in order to catch up to where I'm wanting to be, my word count total for today is supposed to be like 2,300 something, which is that's a little ambitious, but I do want to try hard to write a lot today since I didn't do anything yesterday. I don't want to, not so much just to catch up on words, but because I don't want to lose momentum, and I don't want to, you know, have another lazy day and then just kind of get out of my excited mode where I'm just writing tons every day. Anyway, so this morning it is 6:18 and I have to get some stuff ready for work, and then I'm gonna write until we have to leave at 8 a.m. So we'll see how that goes. Hello! It is Friday evening now, and I'm getting ready for my live stream on Sarah Sharnweber's channel. She does a stream every Friday evening at 7 p.m. Central, so it's 5 o'clock here my time, and we're about to get started. I just gotta get everything set up, and this morning I wrote about 600 and something words, so that was pretty much like enough to catch up on what I didn't write yesterday. So I pretty much still have almost exactly 1,700 words left to write tonight. So I don't know if I'll be able to do that all tonight. I know I'm gonna write a lot tomorrow, so it's hard not to just like count on that, but I'd like to use tomorrow to get ahead rather than to catch up. So we'll see how the stream goes tonight. Maybe I'll get a ton of stuff done. Who knows? Let's find out. Hey guys, so it is Saturday actually right now, but I just realized when I was editing the vlog that I never filmed an ending. So I just wanted to check in and say that yesterday didn't go terribly. I did actually catch up to where I was supposed to be by today, so I was actually like really shocked. I shouldn't say it didn't go terribly. I wrote like over 2,000 words yesterday, which is really like a lot for me in one day, especially since it was a work day. It's not like I was just home writing all day or something, but the reason I'm feeling kind of meh about yesterday was because I feel like my outline needs some major love. Like, I am very, I don't know, I just don't really know what's happening. So, unfortunately, my plans for today, Saturday, have changed a lot, but I'm going to talk about that in the next video. This is just about Friday. So I was really kind of having a rough day yesterday. It was like I wrote a lot, but I don't know if most of it was like really that great. And so I don't know. It was not the best day, not the best ending to the week. So that's okay. We're gonna start fresh today on Saturday. But I will leave you all with that. I'm planning to post these vlogs every Saturday of this month, and then the last one will be posted I think December 1st is a Saturday. So I'll have finished and hopefully one NaNoWriMo by then. We shall see. So yeah, that is all for this vlog. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week.